Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Symmetry for Erin, and today I want you to imagine what would happen if Bob and Eliza Pancakes fixed their marriage. So I watched a machinima about Bob and Eliza Pancakes' marriage falling apart, and I ended up crying for Eliza Pancakes. And I know what you're thinking. I was just as surprised as you are, though. So I decided I need to go in and fix Bob and Eliza's marriage and, remodel their house because it's awfully Eliza centric. So in this speed build, I'm renovating the Pancakes house, and if you stay all the way until the end of the video, you will see the surprise room that I renovated and the walkthrough of the finished renovations. There'll be a few other little surprises along the way as well. So I decided to start in the dining room, and I just kind of toned it down a little bit, added a little bit of stuff and things that I thought Bob would like, and made it just a little bit more inviting, in my opinion, because when I walk into a house that looks like the way Eliza had it decorated, I'm gonna feel like I can't touch anything because I'm gonna break it or make it dirty, or I just shouldn't be there in general. Um, and I was super excited when I found light switches in build mode, by the way. It's been a while since I had scrolled through the miscellaneous objects, and I found light switches, and I was just like, oh my god, light switches! So, and I was very happy. Now, these shelves, I really don't get it. Like, you can't put anything on them. Why have shelves that you cannot have objects on? You shouldn't have to use the BB dot move objects cheat to put everything on this shelf. Like, there should be at least a few items, in my opinion, that like snap into place automatically. It just really doesn't make any sense to me. But I digress. That's neither here nor there, honestly. Um, and I thought that that little tea set would be very Eliza-ish. Um, so I decided that, Bob, he wants to be a celebrity chef and he is going to need a kitchen that he's comfortable in. So I went with some very modern fixtures, and, well, we all know that Bob is a slob. And since Bob's a slob, there's going to be a lot of counter clutter because I feel like he would not put his cookbooks away, things like that. So that's what I did in the kitchen. And I don't know, I was really happy with the way it turned out. Um, and I feel like Bob is going to make a lot of delicious food in this kitchen. Um, why Bob wouldn't be the one cooking for the family, since like his dream is to be a celebrity chef. Um, I don't know. But we're just gonna flow with it, and everything's being fixed. Maybe Eliza wouldn't let Bob cook before, and now that their marriage is fixed, she's like, "Oh, that was so mean of me. I'm so sorry." And Bob's like, it's okay, I'll be all right now. Um, so now he's got his cookbooks on the counter. He's got an open box of cereal. He's got some other stuff going on in there. It's pretty cute, I think. Um, and then I definitely used the bb.move objects on cheat here. I wanted to put that plate there, give it a very family friendly vibe as well. And like, I instantly knew I was going to use those shelves. So like, it's just floating above it, but it looks like it's sitting on it. So um, and then trying to get these set was really hard too. The shelves didn't work. Luckily, the dream decorator pack, I don't know the name of it. Um, it came through in the clinch with those little cube shelves. Those are amazing, and I use them so much. They are incredibly versatile. Versatile. I can talk, I promise. If this is the first one of my videos that you've ever seen, I'm so sorry for you that this is the first one that you're being introduced to me with, because I just tend to ramble. I mean, I wrote a script, but it only took up about 5 minutes of the video, so now it's just like la la la. What am I doing? What am I talking about? What's on my desk? It's a can of soda. Um, but I mean, I'm assuming if you've made it this far into my video that you're probably okay with that kind of stuff. So you're welcome. And as you see here, I decided to add a laundry room here back behind the stairs because she's neat. It stands to reason that they are going to have a washer and dryer. They've got to wash their clothes at some point, right? I mean, unless she takes the stuff to the dry cleaner, but I feel like Bob's stuff wouldn't need to go to the dry cleaner, so they still need a washer and dryer. So I thought a laundry room would be a perfect use of that space behind the stairs. And I always use that uh, detergent prop from Get Famous. I don't care that it didn't come with laundry day. To me, it belongs in every laundry room. And now, of course, the entryway isn't very big, so there wasn't a whole lot I could do with it, but I did repaint it and add a coat rack and an umbrella stand. Um, so then the living room, I feel like, because the home should reflect their tastes and styles for both of them. And since, Eliza is like making an effort and trying to include Bob in the decorating choices, that Bob said, Eliza, I know you really love pink and I want you to be happy. So I'm going to make sure that everything I pick for the living room is pink. That way it represents both of us. And, so everything's pink. I think, I don't know, like, thought we should have a bar there for Bob to be able to practice his mixology skills. Um, and I definitely, wanted to size up that rug and make it bigger. And then, of course, decorate the tables and stuff. I like to think that flower arrangement on the table is like an edible arrangements that Bob made for Eliza because now he's happy and he wants her to be happy. So we're just adding all the plants and clutter here because, like every simmer ever, it's missing something. Plants! All of the plants! There's no such thing as too many plants. I mean, there probably is, but we'd be hard pressed to notice it in the game. Um, so, we got the pink curtains, and by the way, filtering by color is amazing for trying to do a room in a particular theme. Um, just works really, really well. Um, and I like to think that that teddy bear that Bob gave that to Eliza on Valentine's Day when they made up and got everything back on track, and they keep it there in the living room to remind them uh, of how far they've come. And when we get upstairs, we start with Eliza's bathroom. I have a major problem with this bathroom that's attached to her bedroom in the house. First of all, I have a major problem with any bathroom in The Sims that does not include a shower because baths seem to take The Sims absolutely forever. They'll be in the tub for 2 hours where they could take a 15-20 minute shower. But I also have a problem with pink tiles, and I have a problem with like literally everything about this bathroom, so I completely renovated it. Um, I decided to put the bathtub up on a platform, built a walk-in shower because I love the aesthetic of the walk-in showers. Um, I think like I would just love to have a walk-in shower in my life, is probably what it is. Um, and putting the normal bathroom items in there. And if you've watched my build videos previously, you recognize a lot of these items. I don't get to use that bar of soap very often, though, that came with Spa Day. Um, and then the bath mats, and I'd really like to see some kind of a set in the build mode where it's like a matching set of bath mat, like the little mat that goes in front of the toilet, and like a toilet lid cozy. Um, it's like when I was growing up in the 80s, my grandma had, like, she had the little floofy thing on the back of the toilet lid. She had on the flush box had its own little floofy thing. She had the little floofy rug in the front. Um, and it all matched, and I'd like to see a set like that in build mode. Maybe also like have a little smaller mat for in front of the sink. um, I think if you're building like a grandma house or something, that would be amazing. Probably a game mechanics thing why we can't do it, but yeah, whatever. um, and so now we go over to their bedroom, and I think since now it's going to be Bob and Eliza's room, we need to make Bob feel a little bit more comfortable. So Eliza insisted they still have some kind of quality bed, but Bob wasn't quite comfortable with the one that they had. So he picked one that he thought she would still like, um, and tried to make the room very, very pleasing for her, but also somewhere he would be comfortable. And, I saw some other YouTubers doing where they put the bed on a platform in the room and then used the those little decorative pieces and some pillars to make something like a canopy. So I wanted to do that with this and try it out. And I was actually really, really happy with the results. The only thing that I feel like could have made it better would have been if they had had a longer set of curtains. I just need a bigger set of matching curtains to go across. So I guess maybe next time I'll make the platform smaller, or uh, yeah, I think that's the only option. You either make the platform smaller or use two sets of smaller curtains at the foot of the bed, maybe. I'm not quite sure, but I was really pleased with the room. I think, like, looks like Bob sprinkled some rose petals on the floor to make things romantic. And I think as long as, Eliza doesn't have to sweep those up, or they don't get stuck in her vacuum cleaner, that she'll be fine with it. This bathroom, I don't really have anything against this bathroom because it's not wildly pink. It's a nice bathroom. So I did make a few changes, as you can see, but overall it's still the same room. Um, I wanted to make it a little more, well, a little less sterile. A lot of the pre-made homes, everything looks very sterile because they don't actually use the clutter items that they put in the game. I don't understand. So, anyway, um, we've gotten this far into the build. It's time for the surprise room. So, Bob used to have his own bedroom, and now that Bob and Eliza have fixed their marriage and he's moved back into the main bedroom. He doesn't need his own bedroom anymore. And I thought, well, EA has already kind of indicated that they'll have children eventually. So I decided that they should have a child. And so this is the baby's room. Surprisingly, though, they did not have a boy. I was all set for them to have a little boy and name him Iggy. However, when Eliza went into labor, she had the audacity to give birth to a girl. Um, so whenever I hear the name Iggy, I think Iggy Pop or Iggy Azalea. And since I couldn't name the baby Iggy, I went with Azalea. So, because Pop would have just been a terrible name. um, and so, I just wanted to make it a cute little baby girl room. and I think I did. So you'll see a few more little surprises when we do the walkthrough. Um, everything that you see is available in the home when you download it from the gallery. So you can do that at my gallery ID is Sweet Mommy Angel. And if you saw a little bit of the entryway, you may have already seen some of the pictures of a happy Bob and Eliza Pancakes enjoying their life together. Um, there's more than that, though. There's definitely lots of photos and stuff in the home because I always found it weird when there's not photos of the family. It's like you've never taken a picture of yourself. Weird. Um, so on this wall, you see there's pictures of Bob and Eliza. They had a lovely maternity photo shoot while she was pregnant with baby Azalea. So those photos are on the wall there. Um, she is wearing CC in the photos, but it doesn't affect the photos. And then we have baby Azalea and Bob and Eliza each holding her in different moments. And we go up the stairs. More Bob and Eliza pictures. Put a little tent there for baby Azalea when she gets bigger. The beautiful master bedroom. Really happy with how this turned out, by the way. They still got their exercise equipment. And I love the clutter in this bathroom. It is gorgeous, in my opinion. But, I mean, I'm biased. And then little Azalea's room. We've got the birth certificate on the wall. We've got pictures of Bob and Eliza holding her. Pictures of baby Azalea in the room as well, sitting on the shelves. And now the kitty looking bath mat makes a lot more sense. Baby Azalea and happy Bob and Eliza. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.